What's up, everybody? It is the Best Bot Kids Move, and I'm back with a video. Yes, Xbox still in the news day by day, day by day. Phil Spencer on a media tour, but it seems like he's not talking to traditional gaming outlets. The first one, it was, I forgot who he talked to first. Then he talked to like some website I never heard of, and now he's on Rolling Stone. In the midst of all of this, right? A couple days ago, he made the news by saying there's like no red line for Xbox games releasing on other platforms, meaning that there's nothing really, pretty much anything's on the table. You know, Halo can go, Gears of War can go, Fable, all those, Forza, anything can release on PlayStation. There's no red line. That's what that meant. Sent every Xbox fan into a tizzy, pissed a lot of people off. And then they came up with this this marketing beat that seems like it either released I don't want to say it released prematurely, but it seems like the timing is off. But this is an Xbox. Everything's an Xbox, where they're highlighting, you know, the console, the laptops, the Rogue Ally, the Meta Quest is VR, and all this other stuff. All the places you can play, you know, Xbox or have the Xbox ecosystem. You have access to the Xbox ecosystem. I thought it was actually a cool advertisement, made sense pretty much for what they're doing. Other people, you know, thought it was another move to place them further away from the box. And today, you know, he hasn't had another interview, and it looked like he had to reconfirm, yes, we're still making Xboxes. The thing is that the thing is between like Xbox and the other platforms, Nintendo is Nintendo, PlayStation's PlayStation, Xbox. The thing is, Xbox isn't a single, you know, thing anymore. Before, when we first know Xbox, when you think of Xbox, you thought of the console. They're trying to transition and rebrand themselves as a platform in general. So when you think of Xbox, you're not just thinking of the box that you plug into your TV. It's just like, it's like pretty much like Netflix. Before, once upon a time, when we thought of Netflix, we thought about DVDs by mail, you know, mail and DVDs, mail DVD rentals, right? And now when we do Netflix, when we think about Netflix, it's not thinking about where we're watching it. Are we watching on our TV, watching on our laptop, on our phone? Netflix is just Netflix. That's what Xbox is trying to do. And when I can sit back and understand it that way, I'm like, okay, I get it. I understand that. And I also understand that the issue that people have with Xbox, because Xbox is not as uniform as all these other apps are, like, you know, as the Netflix, as the Disney Plus, the Spotify, where their platform is their platform and it's the same regardless of what platform you're utilizing it on, whether it's on your computer, whether it's on your mobile device, whether it's on your TV or a console. Those apps are those apps. It's just universal. Xbox isn't quite universal yet. So, you know what I mean? Like me, right now, the definitive place to experience Xbox, and I'm going to say this is the truth. The definitive place to experience Xbox is actually on the Xbox console. I say that because everything that belongs to Xbox is on there. So, like, obviously from Xbox Live to Game Pass with its full library to, you know, Xbox One games, Xbox 360 games, OG Xbox games, the Xbox Series games, cloud gaming, Play Anywhere. That's all in tandem. So you get everything on the console. Now, when you migrate to PC, you get a curated version of Xbox, and it's selective, full of stuff that's, you know, sort of Play Anywhere. There's not everything's quite there. The Game Pass is also curated. When you go to cloud gaming on Xbox, it's a curated list. It's not the entire thing. It's not the entire thing. You get like a modified version, and what Xbox needs to do to make this their latest ad true is to create the Xbox UI, or the version of Xbox that is scalable across cloud, mobile, PC, console, TV, that it's the same thing. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm not missing out on anything wherever I boot up Xbox at, whether that be, you know, on the Fire Stick, whether it be on MetaQuest, whether it be on the PC. So I understand why people have issues with that, because Xbox right now isn't technically uniform across all the areas that it exists. It's curated in those areas. There's appropriate content or appropriate UI for whatever it exists on. But the definitive place for Xbox in general is actually a console, and this is why they need to like kind of keep pushing the console and let everything else kind of like figure itself out. But with today's news, obviously, with people freaking out about the no red line, people freaking out about this is an Xbox and Xbox pushing all these other devices that you can play Xbox on, people assumed that there will not be doing Xbox. Maybe the Series S, the Series generation is the last generation of Xbox. Phil Spencer talked with Rolling Stone, reconfirmed that they're definitely will be making consoles in the future. They said definitely will be future consoles and devices. So devices, handheld / mobile, whatever, streaming stick, whatever. Consoles, they're clearly making a console. I think their next generation is due in about by 2026 or 2027. So I do believe that. That's never been a question. It's just that my thing is that the way that they've been moving, how do they plan to sell it? What is going to be the selling point? But I'm curious that maybe next gen is when everything comes together for them in terms of what their plan is for Xbox. But right now, from a console standpoint, it looks very bleak and sad because they say PlayStation is outselling at 5-1, which is ooh. And the crazy thing, in my personal opinion, an Xbox fan or not, I do think the Series console is just a better box to play on than PlayStation. Actually, either of the PlayStations, I think it's just a better platform. It just doesn't have the support that it needs to, whether it be Xbox not supporting it to the degree. And when I say Xbox not supporting, not that they not put out content, but like putting their marketing dollars and efforts to making and to like getting people out there to buy it, whether it's in the US, whether it's in Japan or China, whatever. With the fans, the media, the gaming guys and concept that buy consoles, they're overlooking Xbox and they're going towards PlayStation and Nintendo. But in my opinion, I do think Xbox is the better box, the better console experience. I think it's also the best Xbox I've owned, since the Xbox 360. So but the fact that they're making new consoles is always great to hear. But the thing is that I think my enthusiasm for newer hardware, new generation is lessened because now that I kind of have an idea of what's going on, right? There's nothing really much going to change. They're going to bring out another beefier box. Of course, they're going to bring out a handheld version, which is going to be cool. I think that's going to be the one ticker that might actually outsell the console. I think the console is going to be like a big beefy powerhouse that does with the Xbox Series X, a better version of the Xbox Series X. The only thing I can count on from Microsoft and Xbox when they build consoles is that their library just takes advantage of it from a platform level, from a console level, which PlayStation it does not. Xbox is proven to do where games didn't need a patch to do auto HDR or the image quality improvements that was just out of the box, FPS boost. The Microsoft internal tech team had to do that just to make sure the games didn't crash. But I do trust Microsoft enough in that sense that their next console, they might find a way to if next gen's all about ray tracing and machine learning, I think I would trust Microsoft to put out a console that will take care of the back catalog on its own rather than relying on devs to do it versus Sony. So it's good to hear. The console's probably going to be expensive as all hell. It probably won't be $1,000. They'll probably keep it a hair under $800 or so, probably be in line with the PS5 Pro in terms of cost. But happy to hear that they're committed to it. But this is not the first time they spoke about that. They've said that they've committed to another console a couple times already. So, but it is good to hear to see them recommit as we enter into 2025. And right now, Xbox is hitting on still. And now I want to say, because people say take that and take it the wrong way, but I do feel like they're hitting a certain stride. And when I say they're hitting a certain stride, just when you look at this week, all we got was just Xbox games update. This is stuff that like in like 2017 and 2020 that I begged for. If it ain't an Xbox game releasing, it's Xbox news or it's an Xbox update to an Xbox game that's coming soon. Right now, Avowed is available for pre-order. Freaking South of Midnight just had this 30-minute thing. It looks great. Indiana Jones is coming soon. Stalker 2's gone gold. There's a lot going on the Xbox side and to be proud of. And I'm happy that they're still showing breathing life into the console of Xbox, and I still think they need to do a better job. The Xbox needs a lot more exposure than it has. It is, to me, in my opinion, a definitive place to play games, and the Xbox console is the definitive place to experience Xbox. But that's my video for you guys. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Your thoughts on Phil Spencer commenting on future consoles and handhelds. They also took a little jab at the PlayStation 5 Pro. They said they won't be doing incremental upgrades. The Xbox One X, that incremental update was necessary, but they said from the jump when this generation started that they wasn't going to be doing that. But I do expect, the real deal from them. They launch pretty good consoles, in my opinion, whether you like the Xbox brand or not. Their consoles are pretty good. But that's all I got for you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I will see you guys on the next video. Got to prepare for this Tyson fight. All right, guys, Xbox is the best box. I am the best spot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. I'm out of here. Peace. Peace. Woo, my eyes are burning.